Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Caffeinated. My name, of course, is Antoine, and I was joined by both of my co-hosts, but one of them is there. She is. She is mysteriously back. I have been joined by my co-host Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner and Cassie. Say good morning, everyone.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, all.
How's it going, chat? Let's see who we've got in here. We got Good Morning Lo-Fi, Darkside, Damiana, Jasta, Tom, KG, Ishtar. Jesus, everyone is here. Oh, yes, now it starts.
Yeah.
So, thank you for being understanding about and Fermion is here as well. Thank you for being understanding about us not streaming last week. I was actually sound asleep at this point in time because I was on a very, very, very long road trip, and I am now safely locked away in the world of Washington State.
Sounds fun.
It's episode 7, Sparky. We had episode 6 last time.
You better go check that.
Oh, well, I can edit it later. Anyway. So, how is everyone's? Well, before we start, because I definitely need it this morning, what is everyone drinking? What is their caffeine of choice?
I've got a Coke.
My same usual cocktail: coffee, Coke, and Monster.
Yes. I have a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and backup is cherry Pepsi Wild Cherry. So I am set. Yes, I have the elusive Taco Bell flavor. Yes, I'm energetic because I haven't actually woken up yet, Lo-Fi.
Yeah, they both just woke up, whereas I've been awake since about midnight.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I've been awake for a total of almost 45 minutes. Give me credit for at least being able to enunciate.
Hey, I gotta go back to sleep after this because I've got to get back up and drive back to Kansas City this week.
Oh, God. Oh, you got to do that again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Sounds like so much fun.
Sparky, I'm asking just for me. I need the sign. I need the sign. It's a must-have.
No,
I gave you a sign.
No, I don't want that sign. I want the sign that you showed me in the picture.
You're not going to drop it till you get that damn sign.
No. Good morning, Twisted Skipster. And how's it going, Numbskull? It's been a while since you've graced me with your presence.
Antoine, let me ask you something. What's the difference between the safe space sign and the here's your sign? Pretty much the same thing.
One is a safe space. The other is Bill Engvall.
It's the hear your stupid sign.
Yes, I know. I've actually seen Bill Engvall live. He's quite entertaining.
I have too.
I'm not going to make one myself when he can take it from the jam light post and give it to me.
Are you gonna bail my ass out of jail?
Who says you just do it late at night? You take a socket wrench and you do it late at night. You just do it real quickly, and all of a sudden the sign is gone. Anyway, how has everyone's week been? Mine has been rather interesting. I'll go last, though. How's it going?
Mine's been work and a shit ton of pain all week. I have gone from, I think I've had 3 migraine level headaches. I finally got over the immense jaw pain on the left side last week. And I was sick as a dog Friday and Saturday. So I'm barely living.
And yet you are bright and chipper here this morning.
Caffeine, gumption, and playing a shit ton of South Park Fractured Butthole really does some work for you. Plus, I
Lo-Fi
had
says,
to.
Lo-Fi says, Antoine, you gotta get more wake skills. I wake up 15 minutes before every proper villain. I'm just as energetic as fuck.
Yeah,
You
you
know
need
what?
to learn
That's
from
not
Lo.
true, Lo-Fi. I have
No,
seen you
it's
be
not.
tired as hell on a show.
No.
In fact, you were saying something, I think, in the last show about having to end because you had to pass the fuck out.
Well, she did. You know what? She did hijack my stream. She
Hey.
hijacked my channel. Can you believe that? One of my own, well, they are titled the villains, aren't they? One of my own team members decided to hijack my channel and host a show without me, and not even message me to let me know that they were doing it. All of a sudden, I'm in the car with Gwen, and she gets a notification. Hey, did you know you're live? I do now. No one told me a goddamn thing.
That
Hey.
explains the surprised voice.
You know what?
It makes sense.
Who would you rather have? Lo-Fi or Failure?
Well, if Failure did it, it would be a very, very, very low, low energy stream. I don't mind that she started the stream. I jumped on, and apparently she got everything worked out to where she uses Discord instead of Google Hangouts and things like that. So we just have to work on that.
That's cool. Let's see. How's my week been? Well, if we want to go since the last episode, a lot of things have happened. I've been butting heads with everyone at work because this new warranty system we're doing is bullshit. Having to deal with shit popping up around the house, and I've been accused of buying friends. So yeah, last 2 weeks have been interesting for me.
Wait, what? You've been accused of buying friends?
Yep.
You can buy those?
Apparently, because I care for a dear friend of mine that I wanted to make sure that this friend could be able to do the most productive content he can. That's considered buying friends.
Well, I mean, what did you use to buy the friend? I mean, I'm interested in that.
Apparently a Blue Yeti microphone.
That's it. That's all it takes to buy a friend.
Apparently.
I mean, in the chat, they're asking how much are these friend things? Okay, so do you want to elaborate on this? Because I know what you're talking about.
I'll elaborate a little bit, but I'm not gonna go full detail because, as far as I'm concerned, the whole fucking situation's done with. One of my old streaming buddies from Knights of the Round Table, Adawolf, was upset that we did a final stream on the Knights and we mentioned him. I can see why he would be upset because he didn't want to be talked about. That's fine and dandy. I don't care if he wants to come up, talk, do a live stream, do a video stating his side of the story.
Yes, but the thing is he was part of the Knights, so it's kind of hard not to talk about him when you guys are doing the final stream. That makes no sense. That would be like us saying, hey, Proper Villains is over, and we're not going to talk about Brockus because he doesn't want to be talked about. Fuck you, Brockus. We can talk about you because you were part of the show.
I know. It's just one of those deals because he didn't think we were misrepresenting him. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. I am perfectly fine with him feeling like that we probably misrepresented him. If you want to get out any grievances, he has his ability, he has his way to do that.
Oh yes, he hosts wonderful live streams. They are absolutely just enthralling live streams of him playing FIFA or Near Automata and eating into the microphone or vaping into the microphone or not talking at all because no one is there because no one wants to pay attention to him.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we get off topic on the whole deal, I have absolutely no qualms with him doing this. I'm perfectly fine. However, when you do that and then you decide to drag 2 or 3 other people through fucking shit to make yourself look better, I really do have a problem with that, especially whenever it seemed like a majority of that whole fucking stream was just railing on me for some reason. No idea why. Really, it's I'm over it now. I did a response to his video and I called out a majority of his bullshit.
Yes,
And
you did an hour and a half long response.
okay.
It was an hour and a half long, Sparky.
You want to know why it was an hour and a half long? Because a majority of that fucking stream was railing on me.
No, I understand. No, I understand that. It's just it's a lot. You should have done it in parts. Keep us in suspense.
Yeah, well, I want to get done out and over with, and there was a lot of fucking shit I had to clear up. So I thank anyone who's watched it, who's left a comment. There's been a couple good people I know that's watched it, left comments. But besides from that, like I said, I'm not here to talk shit. I don't want to. I consider it done and over with. I just figured I'd bring it up since it's been, 2 weeks since we've been on last.
Well, you may not want to talk shit. It's what I do.
Well,
On a constant basis.
I know. That's up to you.
Oh no, I'm going to say my piece really quickly so I don't have to do it in a video. I said it in a tweet, but this is going to be more impactful. Fuck you, Adewolf. Sparky became friends with me because he actually attempted to, you self-righteous, self-important piece of garbage. You entitled prick. You think he bought me with a fucking microphone? Sparky has been a good friend. He has talked to me about things. He earned his way into being part of the community that you think he bought his way into by jokes and his personality alone. You know, the thing that you think he doesn't have. He has people in this chat right now that enjoy listening to him. So you can take your self-entitled opinion and turn it sideways and shove it straight up your candy ass. Yes, I stole from the rock. Fucking deal with it. And on top of that, Adewolf, because you look like a chump stain, you made Damiana trim his beard. Shame on you.
He said trim, not shave it off.
I corrected myself. So, Adolf, I hope you're listening because I know you're still subscribed to me. I really do. You need to get over yourself. There, I've said my piece about it.
Okay, feel better?
No.
That's what I thought.
No, it's fair enough. Like I said, it's done. It's over with. I urge anyone, don't. Just leave him alone. He's not ever fucking worth it.
Jester, you want to talk about drama? Okay, let's talk about drama. My last couple of weeks have been absolutely stellar, except for the fact that it was a long ass drive. 2.5 days. But as I stated on the villains, as soon as I passed the Oregon border, the very first building I saw was, hey, we sell pot. Fucking hippies. But my drama is more, well, financial again, but I'm not asking for anything. I no longer have a car.
Oh boy.
It's already been talked about on Twitter. Gwen was on her way back from a very lucrative job interview and ended up getting into an accident. Everything is fine. She's fine. She's a little sore. But the Trailblazer is a complete and utter mess. I'm probably not getting it back. So, yay for new beginnings. New state, new home, and now a new car.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
I remember when I wrecked my Ranger. It sucked. It really fucking sucked.
So, but I do want to thank everyone who donated and everything like that. It was very successful. Thank you very much. We were able to travel without any problem. We got the U-Haul. I got rid of a lot of stuff.
It's usually what happens when you move 3 states away.
Yes, yes. So that's been my week.
And the big reason, once again, why we did not stream last Sunday, because people had to move and be passed out.
Well, on top of that, I was in a hotel room with Sunday. Was I in a hotel room?
No, I don't think you were. I think you were still home until Monday.
Oh, that's right. I had some guests over, and me streaming would have woken them up, and I didn't want to do that. So
Yeah.
I didn't have anywhere to. I didn't have anywhere to stream.
Yeah, Starburn really enjoyed that Chords Against Humanity stream.
Oh well, I'm glad.
We usually play that every now and then. He has like 4 or 5 complete fucking boxes of that.
Fermion says, buy a used 90s car. They last forever. Also, sorry for not getting to be able to send you money. GoFundMe was being a dick. Fermion, do not worry about it. Yes, GoFundMe was being a huge dick.
To a lot of people.
To a lot of people. We had over $4,400 raised on the GoFundMe, and then I go to sleep for a little while and wake up at 3:30 to find out that half of it was gone. But apparently, what happened was the large donation from one of the backers caused GoFundMe to trigger some investigation, and they sent back and refunded people who donated multiple times. So,
except for in some cases, because I know I donated like 3 times, and I'd actually gotten about 4 different messages from people asking if I got my money back. I was like, I don't have an email. I have nothing, so I guess I'm safe.
So I guess certain people got their money sent back to them. And then that's when we started really pushing the Streamlabs, and Streamlabs worked out better. And I guess Streamlabs takes out less of a percentage as well. So things went well. So
seems like all the monetization deals online are going fucking haywire. I recently heard a deal on Twitch where I guess somebody hacked somebody else's Twitch account and purchased like $1,900 to $2,000 of bits and then donated them to someplace else. One problem Twitch has is they send no notification or verification for purchases, and they keep no record of who you donate bits to.
wait, they do not keep record?
They don't keep record.
They're supposed to keep record.
Well, they might supposed to, but they don't. So this person has been filing, I think they filed over 10 different complaints, and Twitch has not said a fucking word to them.
Well, I never got a word back from GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I found out what they did because of someone else who was like, "Hey, I donated money. Why did you refund it?"
Oh, and
GoFundMe never fucking answered my question of what the hell was going on.
oh, you want to know? You want to know the end kick of this whole deal? It was all done through PayPal, and you can usually file a dispute through PayPal. However, PayPal would not do a dispute because they had to get verification through Twitch. And again, Twitch ain't saying a fucking word about it.
Intelligence at its finest.
Yeah. Let's see. Sid Alpha did video on it.
Speaking of my Streamlabs, hey, look at that. There's a link if you guys would like to still donate money. There is a Streamlabs link in the chat. So, okay.
Shield your little hearts away.
Yeah, I will shield my heart's content.
Go have fun.
All right, so we have some interesting things. Do we have anything else before we get started on to something that Sparky is really interested in talking about, because apparently it pissed him off enough to where he ranted at me because I shared it with him on Discord.
Oh, that.
Is there anything we would like to talk about before we get to this?
No, I'm actually pretty much curious as to what this rant and pissed offness is. Please enlighten me.
All right, give me just a second. I will screen share.
It's basically about being offended.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
That one. Okay.
Yes. Let's talk about cultural appropriation, or
Yay!
cultural appreciation, and not what the SJWs are actually talking about. Okay, so if you guys don't know, this happened a couple days ago. I think maybe sometime in the middle of last week. This gorgeous young woman decided to wear a very, very traditional Chinese dress to her prom because she appreciates the culture and she looks goddamn good in it. The SJWs got a hold of it and basically told her that she's culturally appropriating Chinese culture. But wait, there's more. Because news organizations in China, where there are actual Asian people who wear these kind of things and who promote these kind of things, well, they kind of went, no, she can wear it. We love when other cultures wear our stuff. We love when people wear this stuff. We love when people share our culture. And basically all the SJWs in America went, no, you're too stupid to realize it's racist, so we're going to be offended for you.
I have a little message once this is all fucking done and over with.
No, Sparky, go ahead. I'm going to be bringing up the tweets that I shared with you. So you go ahead, Sparky.
Okay. If SJWs want to be fucking offended for people, that's fine. They have the right to say what the fuck they want. Let them. But how about you actually do it to a actual fucking cause? Like, say, Elizabeth Warren claiming she's fucking Cherokee Nation when she's not. I am a card-carrying Cherokee Nation citizen. I know for a fucking fact she is not Cherokee. I know for a fact what you have to go through to prove you're Cherokee. And until you can prove that, you're not.
But you have to remember that you're talking about SJWs. They don't give a fuck. They just want to be offended about everything.
I know.
What you wear, what you eat, what you do, how you speak, what you say, the words, everything is so padded that you are now fighting against How can you be PC when even PC is bad?
You know what? I've got
I
3
do-
words.
I do want to point out what Numbskull said. Wait before I comment on her looks. ID, please. She was going to prom, Numbskull. So we can either say she is 17 or 18. You are somewhat safe to ogle depending on what you like.
I still think she needs the little 2 honey buns on the side of her head.
We're not talking about Chun-Li here.
Well, I mean, come on. Come on. Have you not seen Macross?
No. I told you I don't watch big robot animes. And I know I just felt KG get pissed off. So
No, apparently if you're Elizabeth Warren, Tom, you can. Because she's got big cheekbones.
that doesn't necessarily mean you're Cherokee. Lo-Fi wants to know you have to scalp a white dude to show you're a Cherokee.
No. Let me take me a minute to explain this. No, in order to prove you're Cherokee, you gotta go through a little bit of genealogy. You've got to be able to prove through birth certificates and death certificates back through your family line, back to someone who was known to be a part of the Cherokee Nation. So to anyone that it has been registered or was an original whenever the whole Roland roster got put up. So depending on how far back you have to go, it really determines the difficulty. And it sounds like it's a hard process, but it's not, especially if you have all the stuff right there to be able to do it. Like I said, if you can prove through birth certificates and death certificates back to someone who was known, that's all you need.
Lo-Fi says you're weak, Sparky, because that's all you need. They have to prove that they're Vikings by raiding an English village.
Well, I'm sorry. I am Cherokee. I am not Comanche.
Aha. Okay. Welcome back again, Gazi. All right. So this is the tweets. There are 3 pictures that have, I think it's like 7 tweets. And she's gone again.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gone again.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue on with these. So this is from Anarcho-Napitalist because Hermit Harong thinks they're funny. A lot of Asians in Asia are indifferent to what Asians in diaspora. I have to look up what that word actually means for a second. Hold on. Because that was a question that was asked to me. Diaspora, that's how you say it. The dispersion of the Jews beyond Israel. What does... Okay. I don't understand what that has to do with Asian culture, but... Whatever. The anarcho-napitalist thinks that it's important, so we'll continue from there.
I almost want to say 2 words to this person. Just to fuck with them. But I might be deemed a racist.
Well, wait until I'm done, because there's a lot. All right, a lot of Asians in Asia are indifferent to what Asians in diaspora describe as appropriation because they see parallels with how Western culture gets imported to Asia and assume the appropriation is a sign of their culture's rising prestige when it's really anything but. This view still centers whiteness as the metric of our cultural value. Sparky, do you think whiteness is the center of our cultural value?
Well, technically, white's not a race.
Touche. So it's no surprise whites love to point out the perspective of some Asian people in Asia as a cover for their shitty behavior. This reflex also assumes Asians in diaspora are less legit than those in the source land. The source land, kind of like the motherland or the fatherland, depending on what you like. Part of how Orientalism, because that's another buzzword we need, works is the construction of the mythically, quote-unquote, pure traditional culture. Westerners use this idea to establish themselves as experts who deserve to wield undue power plus influence in our countries plus communities. It's colonialism. Anyway, I wanted to bring this up because I feel that the Asians in Asia are different from Asians in diaspora is true, but also sometimes insufficient. We have different kinds of exposure to different things and different perspectives, but our experiences are still deeply linked. White people commodifying our cultures isn't exclusively about respect. It's a problem because it compromises a portion of grander colonial dynamic upheld by military, economic, and cultural domination. Our demand has to be an end to imperialism, not just interpersonal racism. Playing whack-a-mole with every white person that steps out of bounds is not a viable strategy to dismantle white supremacy. Individual instances can be used to illuminate and challenge dominant discourses, but must be followed through with challenges to the structure itself. And then anarcho-capitalist follows up with white people. This thread is not an invitation for you to ask me questions about your personal choices. If you would like to hire me as a consultant, you can pay me for my time or just use Google. So,
What a
apparently,
fucking asshat.
apparently, from what I gather from this, is we are colonializing Asia, the continent of Asia, not just China, the entire continent of Asia. We are colonializing it without actually being there by one young girl wearing one dress.
I think Handouts is wigging out.
At least for apparently for Cassie it is. Why? Tom asks why we don't have any Asians in here to talk about it. That's a very good question, Tom. Do you know any that you would want to bring on? Because I know a few Asians that I'd want to bring on, but they're not awake at this point in time.
Let's
So
see.
apparently, Cassie's Hangouts is not working for her, so she may have to drop out. But she can still be in the chat, I believe.
Yeah, restart your computer, Cassie. My mind does that every now and then. You just gonna have to restart and get back in. But
That's
it's like, oh my fucking
that
God.
is true. That is true. Lo-Fi's middle name is Fuji.
Well, see, here's the deal. Why? It's if anything, the girl did it because she loved the culture.
She respects the culture.
Yes. Fuck. You know, I like some of the Japanese culture. I know it's not Asian, but still, I mean, Just because you like an aspect of a culture and you want to either replicate it or honor it or share it because you find it interesting, doesn't make you a fucking bad person. It means you respect and you like it.
Apparently, I'm a bad person because I mispronounced Fuji. I am speaking the English language, so it's Fuji.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, unless Mount Fuji is spelt a different way.
Fuji, Fiji.
So how is it pronounced, Lo-Fi? Don't be a bitch. I never said Japan. Who said Japan ain't Asian?
I clarified that. I said I like Japanese culture. I know it's not Asian, but I was using that as a reference. I wasn't saying it was Asian.
My English language doesn't change how my name is pronounced. Anyway, while she's going to school me in the art of how to say her middle name, let's move on. Do we have anything, Cassie, darling? Do you have anything to say about the Asian dress?
It's just when I saw this on the Philip Franco show, I even told Moon this. I jaw dropped first off, and then it's great. Now we can't even wear things without being told, "Oh, you're not that culture." It doesn't make sense. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep wearing what I want, saying what I want, and doing what I want, and you can go suck it.
Well, Sparky, you brought up a good point. What do these people think about cosplayers?
Yeah, I mean,
or fucking actors. Well, we know what they feel about actors. They want the person to quit and never have another job in the Hollywood again, as long as they have a career because they, oh my god, a white person played a role that was meant for someone else.
I'm sorry. Have you not seen the fucking Korean knockoff version of fucking Avengers?
Does it? Wait, no, I haven't. There's a
No.
Korean knockoff version of Avengers. Well, of course, there's a Korean
Yes.
knockoff version of Avengers, but no, I have not seen it.
No, they. Oh my god.
There's a Korean version, not a knockoff version of Avengers, and you're just now telling me this? Oh, now I'm offended.
Hang on a minute.
Excuse me. I am offended that you have not told me about this.
I figured you guys noticed. Chinese Avengers. Yeah, Chinese Avengers.
Are you going to screen share this?
I can. Give me just a minute. There we go.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Here's
Oh my god. Yes.
Here's your fucking cultural appreciation right here.
That is fantastically amazing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't die over there.
The Hulk looks horrendous.
No shit. Oh, that is fantastic.
Who's the big white guy?
Wolverine.
Was that Spider-Man? What the fuck are we watching? Okay, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Before Antoine dies. We don't want Antoine dying over here.
Oh my god. That's I can appreciate it. Just
Where's the cultural appreciation in that, huh?
Oh, it's only against white people. White people. Just like only white people can be racist.
yes, it's all about the white. It doesn't matter if anyone else does it. It's just if white people have a problem or are doing something, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. Darkseid Infinity Wars doesn't look so great.
No, it looks so sad.
Speaking of Infinity War, did you enjoy the picture I sent?
I have many questions on that picture. First off, why did you send that to me?
Because I
What time
had
did
to
you even
see it,
send that?
and
Was
I
I
wanted.
dead?
I had to see it, so I had to share my pain.
Oh, so this was sharing pain. Right. Thank you. Just what I needed for you to share your pain with me.
Sparky, have you checked your Twitter?
Do I want to?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes, Lo-Fi. I did see Vice tweeting out a reminder that I think it was Vice or it was Bitly or whatever, tweeted out a reminder that white people have never felt racism.
Just
You
like
send,
men have never felt sexism.
Yes.
did you send it in a DM?
I did send it in a DM, Sparky.
The last DM I have from you is the one I sent to you about the fucking explosion that happened around my house.
Oh, then I want to send it. Hang on. That means I've got to. Oh God, I gotta put this on my damn. God damn it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add one thing that happened for the week. Apparently, some sort of fucking explosion happened down my house that people heard 10 miles away.
Did
Yeah,
I
I was.
not send it to Sparky? No, I did not
I
send
got
it
it.
to you.
I got
Yeah.
it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. But anyways, apparently some sort of fucking explosion happened. I caught it on camera while playing a game with Starwind.
Yeah, the replies to the article were a bunch of anti-white tweets. Yes, it was. It was actually. I mean, it was pretty good.
Antoine, you
What?
can properly go fuck yourself. And you can use that fucking thing you sent to properly go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Uh, we're not losing Hawaii, Jasta. They try it every year. They try every year to secede from America. It never works. They want to continue being part of America's protection, but they don't want to use American. They don't want to be part of America. We're not
Well,
losing Hawaii. I'm sorry.
well, we might be losing Hawaii.
We're going to be losing Hawaii just as much as. Oh wait, what?
No,
It's currently making lava. Are you
yeah,
saying? Oh,
yeah.
you're saying that
It's
there's a volcanic eruption.
the
Look,
volcanoes
just
erupted like 2 or 3 different times this month.
I
Big
don't.
eruptions.
I don't need to. I don't want to look up Hawaii going under because of lava. I thought you were talking about them wanting to secede from the Union again. If Hawaii goes under because of lava, that's nature's will.
Yeah, I think they've had like 3 6 to 7.0 earthquakes within the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's spewing lava all over the place. There's actually fissures opening up in the ground, and lava's coming up from the fissures
Well,
in places.
maybe they should stop pissing off Pele, and things will happen. All right, let's let's. Oh
As
god.
as long as Cadunt, Brackus, and Zell can get the fuck out, let it.
Oh, California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of California. Yes, every single time KG goes to California and tries to kill him. California's trying to kill everyone.
I got the play-by-play on it trying to kill KG, and I have told him he needed to be cleansed of California. Yeah.
What happened,
I'm sorry,
KG?
dear. I'm sorry, dear. Well, he got there, and if I remember right, it was severe migraine. His allergies got even worse. He felt completely terrible and didn't even start feeling better until about a day after they got back into Washington.
Wait. He don't they live like? Say, I live in the central U.S. Don't they live like 5 or 6 hours to the east of me? Don't
No,
they?
No?
I can't remember where they lived at, but it's when you move from one part of the country to the other part, even for temporarily.
it's the smog. The smog tries to kill Californians. Their lungs are nice and weathered. Why do you think most Californians smoke? Because they need fresh air.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
shut up, Markiplier. All right, let's.
Don't tell Markiplier to
They,
shut up. How
Well,
dare
no,
you?
no.
when when
You
he's
know,
interrupting me on because of my phone message, I can tell him to shut up as much as I want.
hey,
Maybe you
Antoine.
should fix
I
that.
know a good way for you to make money. Make a nude calendar.
I am not doing a nude calendar. Maybe if you pose for the 12 months, Sparky, we'll sell them. But I'm not doing a nude calendar. What is
Oh
wrong
God,
with you?
you want people to go blind? God.
You're darker than I am.
Fine, I'll make the nude calendar. Jesus.
Proper villains nude calendar with guests. All right.
I call August.
Like
Oh,
McDonald's going ankle.
Jasper says I'll do it. No one will buy it, but I'll do it.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to some fun stuff, shall we? So, in the chat, I will give you a choice: one for plus size or two for mother.
Or 3 for plus size mother.
Might as well be.
Yeah.
So, one for plus size, two for mother. Just a 94 doesn't count, or 596.
James, no. No.
No, really.
No repeat topics.
No, you can't pick zero, Lo-Fi. You have to pick one. I see a two. I see a one. I see another two. Four for zombies.
Oh, that reminds me of something cool I seen. I seen an old mechanical calculator. Looks like a fucking typewriter. Never divide by 0 on the fucker. You'll catch
No,
the fucker on fire.
yeah, you never divide by zero anyway.
Well, no, if you divide by 0 on this mechanical calculator, it goes into an infinite loop and it will eventually melt itself down.
All right, so we have another one. So it looks like number one for plus size. Good morning, Malachite. I guess this is a morning show. That's what this is. All right, so for context, okay, so what we do at this portion of the show is we read through certain articles that my wonderful co-host Cassie has found, and the context is you get to choose between them by a vague recollection of what they are. So you get to choose between one for plus size or two for mother. And right now it looks like one is winning.
Basically, it's you get to choose what makes us go, what the fuck?
Lo-Fi keeps saying none of the above, but that doesn't work, Lo-Fi. So, one it is. Congratulations. Plus size fashion brand transforms Protein World's Beach Body Ready advert into body positivity campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if any of you remember from last year around this time, there was a campaign for a beach body ready that was a woman in a bikini, and it said, "Are you beach body ready?" And pissed a bunch of land whales off. And now they've come back with this. So
Wait. James, you want me to say something gross? Really?
if I wanted to see boulders, I'd go for a hike. Thank you, Chester. All right,
Well,
Kathy Darling, since you're not going to read the last article, you get to read this one.
Oh, I get to read about fat people trying to make themselves feel better. Fuck.
who
All
let the
right.
beach roll on the beach?
Ugh, great.
There you go. I said something.
Oh,
Yay.
don't worry, Damiana. I know it's the text is in the way, but later on in the article, there's a picture without the text in it.
Yeah. There is. Okay.
I have a couple things I want to say on this once we get done. Nothing bad.
Go for it, Kazi.
A plus-size fashion brand has unveiled a Beachbody Ready campaign to champion women of all sizes in the lead up to summer. The launch comes 3 years after the Protein World campaign of the same name made headlines for perpetrating harmful body image.
Perpetuating.
Thank you. My ability to speak today sucks. While more people are becoming engaged in conversations about body positivity and a greater number of plus size models are being featured in mainstream fashion campaigns, clothing retailer Navabi believes that more needs to be done to make the fashion industry more inclusive. We felt like not enough has changed since the original Protein World ad in 2015, Bethany Rutter, social editor at Navabi, told The Independent.
Wait,
It's been
they want to make the fashion industry more inclusive.
less twigs, more healthier looking women that aren't
there's a difference
supremely obese.
Okay, I agree with the healthier looking women because some of the supermodels look like a stiff breeze could blow them over. And as much as it is fun to break the small ones, usually the hospital is involved afterwards when I'm done with them. I don't need the bills, okay? Healthy looking women, on the other hand, are fine. There's healthy,
In 3 years, and
and then
things should
there's
have
that.
yeah. It's been 3 years, and things should have changed more than they have. So we wanted to take an opportunity to change them. We wanted to say without hesitation that there shouldn't be a black cloud hanging over your summer because you think you don't have the right kind of body. We wanted to show people bodies they don't see every day. And
There you go,
there's the
Damiana,
image.
right there, without the text, just for
Okay.
you.
Yeah, there you go. Yay. Watch out. She tips and falls. She won't stop rolling for miles.
Now, oh God, I've got so many things to say on this once you get done.
All right.
And Lo says, remember everyone, donate to a good cause like Lo-Fi losing her job or Antoine losing his car, or less important things such as children starving. Fucking needy bitches. That's right. Lo-Fi and Antoine are way more important than those needy little bitches.
Yes, we're definitely more important.
Oh, God.
Fermion says, words can't describe the beauty, but numbers can. 1 out of 10.
You're being nice, Fermion, dear.
Anyway, continue on. Let's get through this so we can get on to the other stuff.
The imagery for the campaign is clearly reminiscent of the Protein World advert that caused an uproar, described by critics as sexist and offensive.
Wait,
The
wait,
original
wait, 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 wait. Are they're talking about the original campaign or the campaign we have now? Because I don't see any men in these posters.
They are talking about the original one because apparently it was the thin women who were saying, "Are you beach body ready?" So it's sexism because even though these women are comfortable in their bodies, it is still perpetuated that they are doing it only to make men look at them and to make guys happy. There you go.
What?
Oh, right. Oh,
Fuck?
sorry. Hang on. Let me break that down a little more. Basically, as a woman, I am told that I can wear whatever I want, look however I want, but if I wear that outfit or look this way, I'm doing it to make men happy. And because I was told that men liked seeing me like this, and that's sexism, and that's wrong. Not because I like wearing tank tops and short shorts or skirts and dresses. No, not allowed to like that. Yet I'm supposed to be okay.
Oh god, they have a fucking excuse for everything.
Malachi,
Feminist, ladies and gentlemen.
Malachi, I would love to answer that question. I don't know how fitness billboard featuring a fit person promoting body positivity is offensive.
James, I'm not
wish
here
I
to
could
make
do that.
James, I'm not here to make dykes happy. I'm here to make myself and guys happy because I don't swing that way. Thank you, though.
Anyway, continue on.
Damn, I finished my caffeine off. The imagery for the campaign. Oh, no, wait, I'm down to paragraph. Sorry. The original campaign displayed a slender model wearing a yellow bikini with the words, "Are you beach body ready?" written on top of a yellow blackboard. Women of London were blazing in our no to hashtag body shaming glory.
Oh yes, they were blazing by committing felonies and destroying personal property. Oh, and if you can see at the bottom of the screen, taking a picture of them flipping off the poster. They were doing so much.
But pushing the hijab and covering all your body, that's acceptable. Because that's culturally diverse.
Oh yeah. That's totally cool. So it's also okay to do that, all those types of things like arson and tagging these and doing all sorts of all the other fun shit to them because it's for a better cause. But if anything's done anything they put up, that's bad. That's sexism. That's racism.
All right,
Jesus Christ.
let's get through
Where the
this.
hell is my Advil?
Let's get through this.
I'm not even attempting that name. No, I've had a headache off and on like all week. This just makes it worse, and that's bad. Ayla Mauer Prager. The new billboard released by Navabi features 3 body-positive influencers with the response, "We're beach body ready." 3 years on, a little reminder. Emphatically written on top of the same yellow color scheme. The billboard will appear on London's West End this week, in addition to online on a brand new website dedicated to the cause.
Oh, good. So it's going to cause London to turn into India and just have people shitting everywhere.
Yes.
You're gonna have a marching protest of women that are protesting this sign. And they're gonna go across London Bridge. And as soon as they go across London Bridge, then we get to seeing London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
Oh, God. Okay. Ryder is one of the models featured in the campaign, in addition to Lauren Talluo Smeets, otherwise known as Curvy Romer, and Stephanie Yaboa, also known as Nerd About Town.
Oh my God.
Good one, Malachi.
Curvy Roma and Nerd About Town.
Yeah.
Do we want to know who's who? I don't want to know who's who.
I don't think it tells.
There you go, Doniana, just for you.
This campaign was a way of giving insecurities the middle finger and shunning the original Protein World campaign.
Do you
Why
know how
should
you
women
give insecurities the middle finger? You give it the middle finger and say, fuck it.
literally, you know, that middle finger that your people went up on the other "Are you beach body ready" image and gave it the middle finger. That's how you do it. Just saying. Instead of, making people who are thinner or more athletic feeling or actually want to change how the fuck they look through diet and exercise, even the surgeries that you can do, making them feel bad for not wanting to be fat or what was it? A curvy roamer.
Fermion, this is not satire. Unfortunately, this
No,
is
this
this is
is real.
100% true.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I cannot lie. I cannot lie to you about saying that this is just a joke. This is from the Independent. The publication in question is a joke. This article is very much real.
Yeah, it's. Oh god, this makes my head hurt even more.
All right, just a little bit more, just a tiny bit more.
I know. Why should women feel they need to look a certain way to wear a bikini or swimwear, said Smeets. Yaboa concurred, stating the original Protein World campaign was exclusionary and pushing the ideology that in order to be seen on the beach, you had to lose weight and conform to society's standards of beauty first.
Or you could just go to the beach like everybody else.
I know when I went down to the beach like 3 years ago, there were a shit ton of fat people. It was Whale City.
It's just my observation, but Protein World is a fitness, health thing, not
Yes.
not a fucking the next fashion statement.
Yeah,
deal.
it was to sell fitness and protein shakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
was
about
not. It was not being used to shame women. It was to promote. It was to promote fitness.
And you can feel comfortable in your body all you want. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're fine with the way you look and the way you feel, that's fine. Take your health into consideration. You have to take your health into consideration. My friend Starwind, his wife, she is obese and she struggles with it every day. And she's comfortable with how she looks, but it's a health issue. She has type 2 diabetes. She has health issues because of this, and she is working on trying to lose weight. And it's not about fat shaming. It's about taking care of yourself, living longer, having a more fulfilling life. Nobody's telling you you can't do this. It's people telling you take care of yourself. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right, let's finish off this article so we can take it down so Damiana can actually look at the screen.
The truth is that every body is a beach body, and that's why I'm so happy to be part of this NavaBee campaign. People have been praising the campaign on social media, with one person saying, "I love this. It makes me feel so much less anxious about my own quote-unquote flaws." Another supporter commented, "You all look incredible. I absolutely love this shoot. The exuberance, the joy, the beauty." Okay, look. I don't care if you want to have this billboard campaign where you post curvy women in swimsuits that are actually for their size. I don't care. I care that you are basically making people who want to change how they look based off of whatever reason and you're making them feel bad. This is, once again, feminism saying you need to look a specific way, but not the way you want. Because that's not okay this 30 seconds. I'm not okay with that.
All right.
I'm not thin. I mean, I'm healthy looking. I mean, I don't look bad. But this makes me feel fucking terrible.
Because they want to shame. They want to shame you into doing what they want. It's just like the dress. They want guilt. They want you to feel guilty about this. They want you to feel shameful. They want you to feel all of these negative things so they can bend you to their whim.
They go fuck off.
Now, who was it? Malachite says, wasn't there a version of the billboard with a fit man on it? Was there outrage with that one too? No, there wasn't.
No.
It was just about the woman.
Because once again, men do not feel sexism. It's just like white people not feeling racism.
He was
Go to these same.
he was just as objectified. He was quote unquote objectified, and he was just as fit. But it doesn't matter because it's men. But women got all up in their fifis about it and decided that it was something bad.
Oh, go to the same woman that was posting about the about this whole fucking deal. Show him a fucking picture of Fat Bastard in a G-string.
No
They'll
one
change- They will change their tune real quickly.
no one needs to see that. God. Oh God!
No.
Now I'm imagining Fat Bastard in Borat's fucking green bikini thing, mankini thing. Oh, fuck you, Sparky.
Hey, that's payback for the fucking picture.
All right, let's get a palate cleanser in here, real quickly. It's. Oof. Mother, 19, stabbed boyfriend during sex after telling him men should only be used for human sacrifice.
Someone tells me there was red flags in this relationship that should have been heated.
Oh God.
I only
It
got
gets really bad really fast.
It gets bad really fast. Okay, so let's.
Oh God.
Do you want to
I'll
read?
take care of this one.
Okay, go.
I got this one.
I mean, look
A
at that.
young mother
If
had-
that's her, if that's her, she has crazy eyes.
That is her.
It looks like
That
they're
is-
looking into my soul.
Looks like she's going to eat your soul.
Thank God I don't have one anymore.
All right.
A young
go ahead.
mother has been jailed for 11 years for stabbing her occasional boyfriend as they had sexual intercourse after texting him to say men should only be used as human sacrifice.
Wait, occasional boyfriend? Is this a nice way of saying fuck buddy?
Booty call, fuck buddy. Who knows? I think they
Her
just
name
want to
is-
throw the word
her
boy
name is
in.
Zoe. That's how you know she's fucked in the head. Her name is Zoe.
I'm only looking at the ages, and it's like,
Same romance. She's dead. Thank you, Malachite. Continue on.
Zoe Adams, 19, had dressed up as a clown and put a pillow over Kieran Bewick's head to make their encounter more exhilarating on July.
Jesus Christ, what?
I was drinking. What the fuck? She dressed up as a clown and put a pillow over his head. What the fuck?
Hey,
To
at least she didn't rip his arm off.
Oh no!
You weren't
hang on,
lying
just let
when
me.
you said it gets bad really fast.
Hold on. Just get the thong out of a fucking knot for 2 seconds. Let me finish reading this. Jesus
It's a
Christ.
Speedo. It's a Speedo. According to
I'm
that
not wearing
school,
underwear.
it's a Speedo. Oh, fuck.
In what she described as an overreaction, she whispered, "Trust me," to the then 17-year-old Bewick before stabbing him 5 times in the chest, arm, and thigh with a 10-inch knife, collapsing his lung.
No,
Oh,
no. There's.
fuck! A
Having
10-inch
Did
knife?
she say trust me after
hold
putting
on,
a
hold
pillow
on.
over his face?
I
Because
think so. Yes.
Mm.
Yes, because this is right after she put the pillow over his face. Having
See,
seized
this is
Adam's.
why I don't like being handcuffed. I have dealt with enough crazy in my life to know that if someone handcuffs me, I'm in trouble. If they come dressed out as a clown, I guess I don't know.
Were they trying to be Pennyworth?
Pennywise?
Or Pennywise?
Pennywise. I don't know, but it gets worse.
How does it get worse? She dressed up as a clown, got on top of him, put a pillow over his fucking face, and then leaned in and whispered, "Trust me," and then stabbed him 5 fucking times. After,
With a 10-inch
texting.
fucking knife.
Wait, this is after she. Now the kid is ridiculous. The man in this is stupid because this is after she texted him saying men should only be used as human sacrifice.
Oh, it gets worse.
There is a limit to the saying of crazy in the head, crazy in bed. This is not the good part of that.
Kid, there's other pussy. Go find it.
Having seized Adam's iPhone, the court heard an image of the images she had saved on the device, which included a blood-soaked woman with the caption, "Murder is like a bag of chips. You can't stop after just one."
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Hold on. Just before you comment, let me read this next one.
She took pictures.
It says a blood-soaked woman, so it's not necessarily her. But it doesn't mention anything if that's her caption or not. The device also had a text message to her victim reading, "I don't think about males unless said male is strapped up and being used as a human sacrifice. You should be grateful you are not part of it."
Give it. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up. Hey, she's attractive, but she's not that hot. Like there's a. Oh my god.
There's other pussy. I'm sorry.
Is this the kid? Is this the 17-year-old?
Yep.
Yes.
Dude, you got handcuffed and smothered and stabbed by a woman in a clown suit. You're done. You're never getting laid ever again. Don't ever tell that story to anybody.
That goes deep, 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 deep in the closet and never fucking sees the light of day ever again.
He's gonna be one of those people who has a clown fetish now.
One time at band camp?
No.
Oh god, no.
He's 17 and ginger, so take what you can get. Thank you, Numbskull.
Unless he read a little bit into, a BDSM fantasy and probably thought that that's what this was without fully investigating into
No,
it.
BDSM is a whole different thing. She's fucking crazy.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta look at it though. He's 17. Okay. What the fuck is he gonna know about it?
All right, continue. Did he die? I mean,
No.
No.
okay. Damiana's asking, isn't the dude dead? So let's just continue
Yep.
on. Because it's just
Adams-
fucking retarded.
Oh, it gets so terrible. Adams claims she could not remember the incident, but sentencing Judge James Atkin said her cruel and sadistic actions were deliberately intended to cause harm to her victim. Well, no shit. He added that she planned the attack, taking the knife and duct tape to her bedroom in Wigton, Cumbria. Mr. Bewick, who is afraid of clowns, had denied Adam's earlier suggestion to be tied up with tape, and the pillow was a compromise. So he was not tied up.
Wait.
He knew and he
He's
went
afraid of-
ahead of it.
He's afraid of clowns.
He
And
is
she
afraid of
dressed up like a
clowns.
clown to murder him.
This sounded like it was fucking planned out ahead of time.
This
It
bitch is
was.
insane. She's clever. She's very clever. She's got kind of a scarecrow vibe to her. I'm going to murder you with your fear. But
He
This
will never be right in the head again.
No.
yes, 10-10 Master Troll. Except she tried to do it in real life and it didn't work.
Basically. Judge Atkins said you had decided to cause serious harm to Mr. Bewick during sex. I am sure that by that time you had already become disinhibited by drink and drugs, and the more sadistic side of your personality had come to dominate, said Judge Atkins during ruling that Adams is a dangerous offender.
No shit, she stabbed him 5 times and tried to smother him with a pillow.
Plant this.
While dressed as a
Plans this.
clown.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
In his
What went through her head while she was planning this?
I need a human sacrifice.
For
Let's
what?
see.
I
I
call
don't know.
I call for stricter knife control.
Knife control. Oh god.
We need stricter knife laws. Isn't that how this shit gets started?
Oh, yep. Lo-Fi hit the nail right on the head. If she had been a fat
Yes.
black woman, she would have gotten off free because he is a skinny white cis male. God.
It's
All right.
true.
Keep going. Keep going.
In his victim impact statement, Mr. Bewick said he had struggled to sleep since the attack, which left him with the injury to his lung and pneumonia.
Oh, I'm
The
sure he
state-
struggled to sleep because every single fucking time he closes his eyes, he sees a clown with a knife and a pillow. I'm surprised he doesn't sleep standing up.
Hit me with your ass.
His statement said, I struggle with the knowledge that someone I genuinely cared about would do this to me. Just after I got out of the hospital, this thought played on my mind a lot. But having had time to think about it, I am convinced that she planned it. It wasn't personal. She was going to do it to somebody, and it just happened to be me. Strangely, that makes it easier to deal with.
But having had time to think about it, I'm convinced that Dude, she dressed up in a fucking clown costume. That means she had to go buy it. She had to think about it. Now, my question is this. Her clown makeup, was it the smiley face clown or the sad face clown?
I don't know. I don't think it says anything about it.
Probably Buggy the Clown.
He was... Oh, God. Keep going. Oh, God.
He was going to be scarred mentally and emotionally for the rest of his life, he said, adding, I have always had a fear of clowns, and Zoe knew this. This will now only increase my fear of clowns.
He forgot
was going to
physically.
be scarred mentally and emotionally.
And physically.
And physically.
He's physically screwed. Not in a good way.
Wait. Why so serious? Oh God! Did she wear the red nose? Like, did he reach up and try and honk her nose?
He may have been crying in fear.
Wait, what?
He was so fear-struck he couldn't move.
Okay. In a text message.
In a text, Mr. Bewick had told her that a barefoot clown was his worst nightmare.
A barefoot clown.
Yeah.
What?
Barefoot clown? That is oddly specific. I would really like to know how that came about.
Lo-Fi said, imagine how much it would annoy you at night that every time your partner shifted her giant boots, removed the blanket, and then the nose squeaked and the bed was wet with flour water.
Num's right. No more clowning around, guys.
You know what?
She is way more ginger than he is.
You know what? I bet that fear went from a barefoot clown to a butt-ass naked clown.
Holding a pillow and a knife.
All right,
Whispering
finish this off so we can get to the other thing, because there's 100 other things.
His barrister then read aloud the defendant's text message to Mr. Bewick, which read, "I don't think about males unless said male is strapped up being used as human sacrifice. You should be grateful you're not part of it." Mr. Bewick, a fantasy novelist, was left.
He's 17. He's not a fantasy novelist. He writes fucking fan fiction he puts online.
Exactly. Was left with life-threatening injuries after his attacker plunged the knife twice into his chest. Earlier in the hearing, Adams claimed she could not remember stabbing her occasional lover, saying the attack was brought on by him kissing her neck.
It's sex.
Whoa. You got triggered by someone kissing your neck, and that caused you to dress up like a clown, try to smother him, and stab him 5 times?
You had to purchase the fucking clown shit. You had to purchase the 10-inch fucking knife. It's not like you keep a 10-inch fucking knife hidden on your person at all fucking times. If you do, I really want to see where you fucking hide it.
Lo-Fi said maybe it wasn't sex. Maybe he assaulted a circus clown trying to earn money for a living. He is the criminal cis white scum.
Yes, he's the 17-year-old ginger novelist with a fear of barefoot clowns.
"I did stab him, but I overreacted," she told the court, dismissing the evidence found on her mobile phone as a joke.
I'm sorry. That's grounds for premeditation.
Yeah, sorry. This is why you don't keep that type of shit on your phone, sweetheart. Holy shit, you do not watch crime shows. Bad. No. Mr. Bewick had written and published his own dark fantasy novel called Ascendance. It was a topic they shared an interest in. She had been given a copy of the book, which quotes a female character saying, "I knelt on Greg's chest with my blade poised carefully at his heart." Adams claimed she never read it and told the court she has no idea why police found a record on her phone of a search about the sentence for attempted murder, the charge she originally faced. The judge dismissed her version of events, siding with the now 18-year-old Mr. Bewick, and sentenced her on Wednesday.
Thank fucking God.
Lo-Fi's right. The jokes write themselves on this one. Oh my God. I told you it got worse.
Just by fucking looking at this.
How is it possible that that got so bad so quickly?
Just by looking at this, she had to have been planning this for a while because, I mean, fuck. I mean, it sounds like she took some of the shit he wrote down in fucking his fanfics.
Oh, God.
His fairs, his fanfics he's made, and basically turned them into... Wow.
All right, are you ready for this last one that Cassie has decided to grace us with?
Oh, yes.
That I'm being forced to read.
I am not forcing. I just said I wasn't going to read this because I had to read the last Vice article.
100 ways white people can make life less frustrating for people of color. Just a few suggestions to start with. You know, the term few does stand for 3 or more, but when you get into the 100, the triple digits, that's a shit ton. It's an actual measurement.
Why does
It's a
this
shit ton.
Why does this sound like it could be made into a fucking Dr. Seuss's book?
Because it was written by someone who can only read Dr. Seuss.
All
And
right.
even then, barely.
Actually, it's written by Cassina Boom. Cassiana Boom? Is this your screen name, Cassie? Did you change it
No.
around
Oh
and
my
write
god,
it
how
out?
dare you? No, no, no. No. Don't you dare. Or
I'm
I will
just
make it
asking.
worse.
Just asking. All right. I'm not showing Lo-Fi's tits. All right, as someone with very low tolerance for racist bullshit, I'm about to give you 100 reasons why I'm racist. I've managed to surround myself with white people who are cognizant of their privilege and strive to make the world a less terrifying and frustrating place for people of color. Is it though? Is it really terrifying?
Apparently.
Do they understand what terrifying means?
Anything outside of their happy little safe space.
A a naked redhead with a 10-inch knife, clown makeup, and a
And a
pillow.
pillow. That's terrifying. Just walking down the street seeing people of color is not terrifying, and it shouldn't be terrifying for people of color because technically, eh, think of it this way: if you're black and you walk down the street and you see me, I'm a person of color, right? I'm different colored than you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where was it? This means that I often deal with said white people asking me what they can actually do to affect change. Oh, good for you. You're a self-righteous prick. So here, anxious allies of the world are 100 simple ways to be the change. It's not nearly comprehensive, but it's somewhere to start. Go forth and disrupt our harmful racial paradigm. Comprehensive. Again, you don't know what that means. Comprehensive. If I could face palm any harder, I would force my brain out the back of my skull.
Actually, see number 2. I'm face palming as hard as I can right now.
All right. Ishtar says, "Are colored people so?" I'm not going to scream it, but are colored people so fucking fragile that they have to be protected like damn lilac figurines? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Apparently they do, Ishi honey. So do people, so do women, and people that are not straight cisgendered white men.
All right. Let's go through this. Number one, just because you can't see racism around you doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust people of color's assessment of the situation. No, because unless
I'm
it's actually happening to them, then I don't. I look. This is listen and believe bullshit. Listen and believe, but trust and verify.
No.
I've got a
I
gun here. I'm not gonna mug you. I just want your money. Listen and believe. I'm not a bad guy.
yeah. Question and verify. Question and verify. Don't just listen and believe. Number two, don't assume that all people of color share the same views. We are not a monolith. You're right,
Same with
because
white people.
thank you. And on top of that, there's a lot of conservative blacks out there because let's face it, they're not talking about Mexicans or anything like that. This is talking about black people.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of conservative blacks out there that think someone like who's writing this is a fucking moron. Number three, don't assume or guess people's races. This is not a fun game for us. Can you tell if I'm Irish, Scottish, Croatian, Russian, German, French, English? Don't just assume I'm white. Don't guess my race. See, it works my way too. If someone tells you they're from Uganda, don't say, I went to Nigeria once. Just please.
Maybe they went to Nigeria.
They're trying to share something with you.
That's not a bad thing.
Related. Don't refer to Africa as a country. It's a continent and it's widely varied. Yes, take a moment. Okay, that one. Yes, Africa is a continent with many different countries in it. I'll give them that. So 1 out of 5 so far is a valid point. Oh, and rest assured that literally no person of color ever wants you to get back from holiday, show off your tan, and excitedly exclaim, "Look, I'm almost as dark as you. Cease and desist." I don't know a single person who would ever say that.
No, usually it's, hey, look, see how red I am because I'm bun like a fucking lobster? That's usually my response.
All right, Lo-Fi, see you later.
Bye, Lo dear.
Bye, Lo-Fi.
God. Number 7, don't assume that a person of color knows everything about their country of heritage. Do you know everything there is to know about America, Germany, Sweden? That's what I thought. Well,
But
if you're an American, your country of heritage is America. Yeah, fuckstick. I'm. Why am I doing this to myself? Cassie, I hate you right now.
I wonder if there's a new zombie.
Oh, don't worry. Damiana has sent me the Kindle version of this jackass's book.
Have fun with that.
Wait, you have the 17-year-old book?
I have the page for it, and I really don't want to do the look inside on this. Oh God.
Damiana, you are an evil genius. All right. No, I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. Number 8, don't assume we can run if we're black, do math if we're Asian, having drinking problems if we're indigenous. Oh, so you're saying don't stereotype.
One good to one. I'm sorry, was that a little too much?
No, I'm sorry. Stereotypes are there for a reason. If you don't want to be a stereotype, don't be a stereotype. Stereotypes are generalizations. So yes, if you look at, I don't know, the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, even soccer, most black people, even the Olympics, most black people are fast. And I mean, if you want to really look at the numbers, Asians are really good at math. And if you do want to look at, alcoholic statistics, the indigenous people do drink a lot. And most of the time, when you talk to someone who is Native American, they will tell you they do like their firewater.
Firewater's good.
See? We have one right there.
So I was passing around a peace pipe.
Is that a real thing?
It is.
Okay.
But it's tobacco. It's tobacco.
So it's not the wacky tobacco.
No, it's not that. It's regular tobacco.
Okay. Regard us, number 9, regard us as autonomous, unique individuals, not as representatives of our race. Hey, how about you do the same exact fucking thing for us?
How about we also extend that to, one person of a certain gender isn't a representative of their entire gender? How about we actually just apply that to everything? That's a good idea. Just saying.
All right, number 10. Don't make embarrassing jokes to try and be down with the people of color. We'll laugh at you, not with you.
Maybe that's the plan, to be laughed at.
Or maybe just don't take jokes so fucking seriously. It's a joke.
Joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Dynamite!
Number 11, don't rinse out culturally specific memes.
I
They're
don't.
ours. Go enjoy the weird ones about the plums. What the fuck?
I was gonna say, what?
The hell is she talking about?
That is a little bit too much of the wacky tobacco on that
Go
one.
enjoy that weird one about the plums?
I gotta look that up.
Okay. Number 12, if you're at my house party, don't turn off the weekend to put on Arctic Monkeys. Okay, this one's very specific, but it happened to me once and I'm not over it. The audacity. That just means your house party guests are dicks. That has nothing to do with the generalization of how to be a ally to people of color.
Some of this stuff sounds a little too specific. Like it's referencing themselves.
All right, number 13. Avoid phrases like, but I have a black friend. I can't be racist. You know that's BS as well as we do. Actually, it's not racist. The reason you're saying it is because someone is calling you racist and you're saying, hey, I can't be racist. Look, because if I was racist, I would not be friends with this person.
Yeah, basically.
You know, I have a black friend, coworker at work. He's more racist than I am.
Oh God, Domiona's quoting part of the book. I quote, I slid the knife through her soft, flabby chest until I felt the blade puncture her flabby heart that was easily more flab than heart. Oh my God.
Flabby, 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 flabby.
Okay, all right. Oh God. All right, number 14. When you endlessly complain about how terrible white people are, you are being a terrible white person. Jeez.
but
God.
but then it's okay for other people of color to complain how other people of color are bad, and that's not making them a bad person of whatever race they are. So only white people can be terrible to their own race, but everyone else is okay to put down, make fun of, and use stereotypes against their own. Gotcha. Okay, let's rock and roll.
Okay, I don't get this one because I've never heard it before. Don't say shit like I know what it's like to be a person of color. I'm a ginger. That's obviously a joke. You took it the wrong way. And
I've never heard that.
Ginger is not a person of color. They're clear.
I know what it's like to be a person of color because technically I'm a redskin.
Number 16, don't question someone's blackness if they're light skinned. It's not your place. The other black people can make sure that light skinned black people are cognizant of their privilege. Wait.
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 Hold up. Hold up.
So it's okay. It's okay for you to make fun of light skinned black people and tell them that they're privileged and that they are white.
You're going
Doesn't that
long-winded. You're saying that black people are allowed to tell the lighter-skinned black people to check their privilege, but it's not okay for people that are white or light-skinned to tell them to check their privilege. There you go.
doesn't that contradict 14?
Yes,
Yes, it does.
it does. Number 17.
Hypocrites.
Number 17. Never try and tell a person of color what is or isn't racist.
Your whole article is telling people what is or isn't racist.
Yes, but she's a person of color. We're not allowed to tell her that.
That contradicts 14 and 16.
Yes.
Sparky, you're a person of color. Tell this bitch she's being racist.
Go for it.
Yeah. Fucking racist.
Hold on,
You
I'll
fucking
retype your
offend
script.
me.
I'll retype your script out here in a minute and send it to you so you can say what you really meant to say. Just give me like 5 minutes.
Really?
Number 18. When you find instances of racist bullshit online, please don't send it to us. We know racism exists. Thanks.
Can we
Maybe
send
we're
you this
sending
article?
it because it's bullshit.
Can I resend this article to you?
Like, I mean, that's why I resent. That's why I sent this is because it's bullshit.
Clausen says we may need a certain phone number soon if you plan to go all the way to 100.
8679309.
Number 19. Read something already written about it rather than coming to your friend acquaintances of color looking for hot takes on anything and everything appropriative a Kardashian / Miley Cyrus does. We don't want to think about this shit 24/7. And yet you came up with 100 different ways to not be racist.
I watched Roots. Does that count?
Didn't everyone watch Roots? Do they still make you watch that in school?
Yes, I fucking watched it in school. I had no fucking choice in it. We also watched Dukes of Hazzard too.
Greg Stevens asks, was anyone else less scared by the clown story than this? Well, see, the clown story we can joke about because she's fucking insane. We can assume that she's insane because of the things that she did. With this, we're being shown that the person is insane because she wrote 100 different reasons and ways that white people can be not racist.
Less racist. Less racist.
Yes.
And to be an ally to people of color. I wonder
Number
if she wrote one
20.
about how women should be allies, or men should be allies to women. I'm curious.
Oh, I'm sure that listed like 1,000 different ways. Number 20. Understand that some days are even more mentally exhausting for people of color thanks to the news cycle. Try not to badger us for our opinions on the latest atrocity that has occurred. Leave us to grieve.
Hold on, read 21 with that one.
Number 21, but when we do have something to say about it, listen. You are confusing as fuck.
So do not ask questions, only listen.
Listen and believe. This all goes back to number 1. Listen and believe.
Mm-hmm.
Number 22. Share articles relating to the everyday experiences of race and racism written by people of color.
That contradicts 20 and 21.
No, hold on. It contradicts another one too.
19.
19.
And 2 more.
Number 23. I'm gonna keep going until I can't deal with this anymore. Number 23. Don't be that person who is weird and sycophantic and loves to demonstrate their wokeness constantly to the people of color around them. Be thoughtful. You mean like you're doing now? You're giving them a comprehensive list of 100 different ways to become woke, but you don't want them to show that they're listening to. They don't want you don't want them to show that they're listening to your list. I thought you surrounded yourself with people of white people of wokeness. Number 24. Read books by people of color. I recommend Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde, The New Jim Crow by Michael Alexander, and literally everything that someone, Janot Diaz writes for great insights into blackness. What if I don't want great insights into woke blackness? Am I racist for not wanting to read them?
Yes.
Am I racist for suggesting Roots?
A little bit. Yes.
But that fits so well into 24 though.
25. Watch shows that are created by people of color, i.e., Atlanta or Insecure. Seriously, if you haven't seen Atlanta, you need to watch it now. I think you just like those two shows and don't want to get them cancelled. I don't think it has anything to do with them being good shows. How about I watch fucking shows that I want to watch?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Is that a possibility? Can I just watch fucking shows that I want to watch?
I want to watch Dukes of Hazzard.
26. Have a critical eye when watching TV and movies. How are they portraying people of color and why? What purpose does it serve? Entertainment. That's what purpose it serves. Enter fucking tainment. I can't. 25. I can't. As far as I can go. I'm done. I made it a quarter of the way. Nope, I'm done. Ishtar says, I have the ultimate way to be racist. Treat them exactly the same as anyone else and ignore the fact that they have a different levels of melatonin. Yes.
Exactly.
Personal accountability. It's perfect.
If you go, I'll continue reading if you don't want to, Antoine.
Oh, hey, if you actually scroll down a bit, it shows the 100 easy ways to make women's lives more bearable.
Nope.
Yeah.
I already sent the link to you guys.
See, if you go to an art gallery, notice how many walks are by people of color. If it's lacking, make some noise, send an email, query the curator. White people shouldn't have a monopoly on what can be considered art. Hang on, I've got a question. How the fuck are you supposed to know if it's by a person of color or not? By the fucking name?
Yes, but then we're assuming who they are.
Exactly.
Just, James, if you want me to purr, there's two ways to do it. One is you post a little super chat right there. Or two, you do a Streamlabs. Either way, that's the only way I purr. Well, there are other ways, but only way I'm going to purr on stream.
Stupid article.
I can't. I'm sorry, Sparky. I couldn't. I can't deal with that article anymore. I'm done. It's, and we're not going on to the next one because I don't need to know about 100 ways to make women's lives easier. God, why do you do this to me every Sunday, Cassie? Why?
The fucking day and age we fucking live in.
Because it's fun, it's funny, and you retaliate to me. So pretty much it's a back and forth. Plus, this is the perfect thing for what you sent me on Twitter. And making me read the day as being a masculine male Vice article bullshit from a few weeks ago. The thing that melted my brain slightly.
Is that all it melted?
So Ishtar says, make women's lives easier. Foot rubs, doing all the chores, and purring. There's your list. Clausen follows it up with 1. Stay in the kitchen. There, done. Lives made easier.
Fuck. Oh, boy. I'm not going to touch that one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time, so I do think, does anyone else have any final comments to say?
The stupidity is real and it ain't stopping, so we will keep commenting on it until it finally stops.
Don't trust gingers that have human sacrifice fantasies that likes to go around dressed as clowns holding 10-inch knives.
Both very good things of advice. Now, Cassie and Damiana have both found the novel of the 17-year-old. Here's a little thing. If you want to become a $10 patron there's this little bonus you get of making me read something. If you want to make my brain melt and make me read part of this fucker's novel, that's a perfect way to do it.
Oh, wait, I still haven't used my $10 yet.
It's not your turn yet. So
Doesn't mean I still can't send it to you.
there's links to my Patreon down below if you want to try and do that. Other than that, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Caffeinated to Die. My name is, of course, Antoine. I've been joined by Sparky and Cassie. Thank everyone in the chat for joining us. And I will see you guys next time. And remember, caffeinate or die.